That's why delineation is important. That's why his energy was off. We already knew. We knew he was going to be on some fuckery just by initially his energy told us what the business was going to be. He went right into goofy talk, all this crime and man, if you, nigga, you're Trinidadian and you ain't over there. What the hell are you talking about? You see? Because see, they like to do all that. What about crime? What about as if there's some kind of
I don't know if you guys know who Tariq Nasheeet is. I knew him for a long time ago. Um, Somebody I went to school with back in high school uh, told me I should get his book called Mac Lessons, and I got the book. I read it and everything, but to learn game and stuff, right? So if any of you guys know who Tariq Nasheed is, you guys know familiar with what I'm talking about. But this dude's a racist, man. Basically, I don't agree with a lot of what he says, but he's pretty intelligent. And back in high school, when I got the book, I used to listen to I think it was like a radio station on YouTube, Mac Lessons or whatever. But he pretty much diverted into a lot of different things, and um, that I don't, and I'm sure a lot of people don't agree with. But yeah, guys, I'm just going to be making a lot more videos talking about different things. I would like to know your feedback in the comment section, so let me know. Um, I'm always in my studio. This is my studio, my car. My car is my everything. Sometimes I sleep in my car. Um, got no problem with sleeping in my car, but I'm getting way off topic. But yeah, I like to be mobile. I could just pull over and I could sleep anywhere in any parking lot. But uh, let me get back on track to Tariq Nasheed. All right, guys. But just wanted to put that side note in there for you guys. Give you guys a heads up. Hope you're liking the music, man. Like I said, I'm always in my studio right there. That's my bag where I keep my laptop, my mic, and my studio headphones. And so whenever I want to record, eventually I want to have a place that's already set up. So I don't got to keep on taking everything out of my bag. You know what I mean? And it's a structure that I'm actually going to be building soon. I got to buy some 2x4s from Home Depot to build the walls. And then I'll have another area where I could actually store stuff in. And I'm gonna turn something into like a like a permanent studio, like dedicated just for studio with insulated walls and everything for better audio quality for recording in the studio. But you guys already know pretty much I just record in my car with the windows up. And if I'm recording at nighttime with the windows up, it's still loud at home in the woods. And yeah, I could record anywhere. Sometimes I record in the city, just in the parking lot. You know, so that's what's good about having a mobile studio. But yeah, guys, hope you guys been liking the music. I'll tell you what I haven't been liking. I haven't been liking that I'm not getting no comments I don't think YouTube is putting out notifications. I think they're shadow banning me. But um, so yeah, guys, like I said, man, I'm just gonna be making reaction type videos, all type of videos. Hope you like the content. I'm giving you a heads up, so you know ahead of time, and I might just start a new channel. That way, I might be able to get a new and fair start without being shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm gonna make an Instagram account uh, where I could put my music too and stuff like that because I only ever uh, uploaded my music and videos on YouTube. Never used TikTok or nothing like that. But I watch videos on Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, in the studio with my girl Tabitha. She's resting right now. It's been hot. Um, but yeah, it's the top of the morning, man. It's 8:35 here a.m. Sun is just popping up. Uh, Tabitha is just panting because we got done playing and running. I was chasing her and stuff like that. And that's my girl right there. Yeah, that's my baby girl. So to give you guys an update on everything, um, everything is good, like I said, and I'll let you guys know, man. Just let me know in the comment section. I want some feedback. So to conclude the topic of discussion for this video, Tariq Nasheeet, right? What I want to talk about specifically um, about him is that um, basically he pretty much hates white people. He stands for FBA, what and that's what he the term that he invented. FBA stands for Foundational Black Americans, and I don't got a problem with that. I love Black Americans. I actually grew up with mostly Black people, so and that's probably why the racist white people um used to say, and they probably still think that I talk Black, and the stupid people they differentiate between skin colors in that manner instead of culture, because you could have a Black guy that's from a white community, grew up with all white people, and he speaks or sounds so-called white. So a lot of racist people are racist because of ignorance, number one, and number two is fear because they hate something that they're afraid of. So just remember that. So you have the upper hand against a racist because you already know that they're scared of you. They're a coward. So, but yeah, he also uh, speaks negatively and hates on anyone else, brown and black, who is not FBA, Foundational Black American. In other words, he hates blacks from other countries like Haiti, like Jamaica. He always makes fun of where they're from, their accents, and everything like that, and accuses them of like trying to steal their culture. And yeah, Tariq, he he's a radio host, so I mean, it's so much to talk about. He talks about everything. But with that being said, how he speaks negatively against foreigners, black foreigners, and everything, and accuses them and uses the term tether. A tether, the meaning of tether is basically, if you think about that tether ball game where it's a ball on a string, no diddy, and there's a pole, no diddy, and you gotta hit the ball around the pole, no diddy. That's basically how the tether ball is connected by a string to the pole. And basically that's why they call them tethers, because they're being accused of like trying to be attached to and still an identity or culture that they're not part of or have developed in their own homeland. And um but yeah, you gotta give credit where credit is due, man. Black Americans or FBA, they came up with, rap. um I mean, they're elite in every sport, in every profession as well, actually, to be honest. And so yeah, that's why so many people wanna wanna embrace and be a part of the culture as well. That's why rap music and hip hop is the number one music in the world right now. Um, and with that all being said, guys, so if you guys listen, like I just started listening to Tariq again because I stopped listening to him like a long time ago after I knew he was racist and stuff like that. But then for some reason, just recently, I just started. Probably, I think it's because the Carmelo situation. He popped up and so I started listening to him again. But do any of you guys know who the comedian uh Godfrey Godfrey on YouTube is? Godfrey, one word name. He's a comedian and he's from Nigeria, and he has a YouTube page. He does comedy. He also speaks on race relations and black and white and everything like that. And basically, on Tariq's radio show, he's been called out by people like, "Why you hating on tethers?" But Godfrey's a tether, and basically Tariq is too scared to say anything negative about Godfrey because Godfrey has a bigger platform. You don't want to mess with no comedian because they will make people laugh at you so much that it will destroy your career, and they will clown you until you no longer have a career. You know what I mean? That's why Tariq Nasheeet is scared of Godfrey, and how Tariq is always listening to the accent of the radio callers to see if they are tethers or not, like if they have a Nigerian accent or whatever, or Haitian accent. And he's saying, "Oh, you're not FBA. You claiming to be from Florida or Georgia or North Carolina, but you have a Nigerian accent." And so stuff like that, you know. But Godfrey is from Nigeria, and Tariq don't want no smoke with Godfrey. Tariq, you know, he picks his battles, man. He know Godfrey will destroy his career, like, cause there's so much Godfrey can do. When Tariq takes calls on his radio show, Godfrey has so many accents You guys gotta look up Godfrey. He does the Trump impersonation perfect, and it's so funny. But Godfrey could call Tariq radio station with any of his hundreds of different accents that he could do. Um, and he could call up sounding like a FBA, like a real FBA, because with the talent he has of um, mimicking uh, any accent or impersonation of pretty much anybody. Yeah, the guy's really talented, man. But yeah, he could call Tariq show with a whole bunch of different accents, different times, and he could really be a huge problem for Tariq. You know what I'm saying? He could call up, uh, yeah, he could just do so much. I was just thinking, so yeah, man, I just want to make some YouTube comment for the YouTubes and share my reaction and how I'm feeling in the moment. I'm feeling good, man. Working on music, man. I got another song I gotta record soon, so a lot going on, man. Just surviving, paying bills. You know what it is. Doing everything in between, and in these end times, guys, it's only going to get worse. So you gotta prepare the best you can, and don't forget, prepare spiritually first and foremost with Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Praise God, man. New music will be out soon, Lord willing, in Jesus' name.